In this part, we will show the method of loading the globe cover of year 2010 and in its colorless and color version. We will show the method of conducting the various operations on it in the ArcMap program and cutting the land cover map for Iraq through the shapefile for Iraq with the geodetic system with UTM coordinates, extracting the land cover for Iraq with the extension of RASTER and converting the RASTER to shapefile, thus using these maps in the implementation of various programs as follows. We open the Glob Cover download site where we go to the pre-prepared file site located in the following path inside the file called Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3, where we open this file and go to download site, which is located in the description box below the video, which is located here inside the Word file titled HTTPS. Then we click on, as we show, then we click on Control and then make left click on the side, then the download side of Glob Cover opens, and here we have the download site titled Glob Cover 2009 Global Land Cover Map, released on 21 December 2010. Then here we click on the Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3. This is colorless version and can be colored as shown in the ArcMap. The download window appears as we show here. Then we click on Start Download and the download will start. We previously downloaded this file and it is available here in the zip file titled Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3, where we create a copy for it, then transfer it to the desktop via paste. Then we decompress this file. And the file appears. Then we open the file and the Glob Cover appear with the extension TIF as we see, and we put the zip file inside this file. Then we return to the download site again, and we go to the search and download the file with the title a colored version of map in the GeoTIFF format, where we click here, the download window will appear. Then we click on start download, and we already download this file, and it is here on the desktop. As we see, then we create the file with the same name of this ground cover. Then we transfer the content for this file to the ground cover in the folder. Now we will start operation on the file with the title Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3 using ArcMap program. Where we go to the start menu, program, ArcGIS, then ArcMap. We wait for the program to open. We may cancel. Then we add the land cover map via add, where we go to the desktop, then to a file titled Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3. We go to the Glob Cover file with the TIF extension and open it. Then we create pyramid as requested. We click on yes. We wait for the procedure to complete. Then a non-colored world map of the land cover appears. We see here the values of land cover and table of content, where the low of 11 and high of 230 are the land cover numbers. Then we make right click on the layer, then properties, then symbology, and we choose classified. Then we click yes. So 5 classes appear and we can change them. Then we go to unique value and then click yes. Then the land use number are shown here, each number with the specified color. We will show what each of these numbers symbolize. Then we press apply and then OK. Thus, it appears here in the table of contents the land use number for the land cover. This land use number from 11 to 230 are illustrated as shown inside the file titled Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3 and the Excel file titled Glob Cover 2009 Legend. And here the number 11, for example, symbolizes post flooding or irrigated cropland. The rest of numbers are shown here. Now we back to ArcMap's ground cover. Now, after we have colored this map with the various land uses, we will be cutting out the map of the land use or land cover of the state of Iraq, where we go to the Arc toolbox and open it. And to make the cutting, since we have raster map, we go to the spatial analyze tool in the Arc toolbox and then to the extraction, and then to the extract by mask, and the mask here is the shapefile. Then we go to input raster and from drop down menu choose glob cover. Then we enter the mask, which is the shapefile map of Iraq, which is located in the following path. Desktop Iraq IDM shapefile and Iraq IDM 0 shapefile, and we press add. Then we specify the save location output raster. Here it is worth noting when we writing the the preservation name should be in consecutive letter and without spaces, and if the preservation name consists of 2 or more syllables, then we put it the space and minus sign by pressing shift with minus sign. Now we choose the save name by Ctrl C. Then we save in the Glob Cover 2009 version 2.3 file with the name extract and click on save. After selecting save location, we press OK. We press OK. Then after a while, a message appears that the operation was successful and the land cover for the Iraq was done. Now we go to the table of content and remove the check mark from the world map. Then we make zoom to layer from the land cover for the land cover map for Iraq. And now the raster map of the land cover of Iraq can be converted into shapefile map, where we go to the Alt toolbox, then to conversion tool, then to from raster, then we choose raster to polygon, from raster to polygon, and we are inserting the raster map of the land cover of Iraq. Then in the field we choose value. Then we specify the save location and write the save name without spaces. Then type Iraq shift minus polygon, then press save, then press OK. Then the raster map of the land cover of Iraq is converted to polygon. Then we go to the table of content and make right on the layer, right click on the layer, then open the attribute table. Then the table appears that contains the shape field of polygon type and field title, a grid code for the land use number. As we see, In implementation programs such as ArcSWAT, the color version of the ground cover will be used. And it is located here on the desktop in the file entitled Glob Cover version 2.3 color. So we will perform the processing on this map inside this file. Where we go back to the ArcMap and we go to the table of content and remove the layer of uncolored copy. We make remove. Then we open the color copy of the land cover via add, and we go to file with the title Glob Cover version 2.3 color and open it up. Then open the map with the extension TIF. Then in create pyramid we choose yes. We wait for the process to complete. Then the colored land cover appears for the world map. Now we go to table of content and click on the plus sign in the layer. Then the land use numbers will appear in color as we see. And now we are cutting the land cover map for Iraq, where we go to our toolbox, then spatial analyze tool, then extraction. Before that, we go to the desktop and make a file inside the Glob Cover version 2.3 color entitled Iraq Land Cover. And we now return to ArcMap and we cut off the land cover map for Iraq. So we go to our toolbox, then spatial analyze tool, then extraction, then to the extract by mask. Then we define the raster map, which is a Glob Cover version 2.3 color. Then we enter the mask, which is the shapefile map for Iraq, and located in the following path: desktop Iraq IDM shapefile, Iraq IDM 0 shapefile, and we press add. Then we specify the saved location in the desktop inside the Glob Cover version 2.3 color inside the file Iraq land cover, and we write the name of the save. Then press the name of the save and press save. Then we press OK. The land cover map for Iraq is cut off, so we go to table of content and cancel the check marks for the world map, and we make zoom to the layer on the ground cover layer for Iraq. The different divisions of the earth are shown in numbers and shown here in table of content from 14 to 210. This map is raster, and we can convert it to shapefile. Where we go to the desktop to the Glob Cover version 2.3 color file, and inside it we make a file with the title Iraq land cover shapefile, as we see. Iraq land cover shapefile. Now we go back to the ArcMap and go to Arc Toolbox, then Conversion tool, then from raster, then to raster to polygon, then we choose the layer for the land cover of Iraq, and in the field we select value. In the field we select value, then we specify the save location inside. We make copy and we specify the save location inside the Glob Cover version 2.3 color file. Inside the file Iraq land cover shapefile, write the save name, then press save, then press OK. So the raster is converted to shapefile. Type polygon. Now we go to table of content and we make right click on the polygon layer for the land cover and we choose open attribute table. So we find here is the table, in the table the grid code field, which is the land use number for Iraq. As we see here that this shapefile is for land use with the decimal degree system, and we can convert it into geodetic system with UTM coordinate by going to the program of a global mapper. on the desktop, where we go to the Glob Cover version 2.3 color file, and inside it we create a file titled Iraq Land Cover Shapefile UTM. As we see, and now we go and open a global mapper program. Then open data file, and we go to the file Iraq Land Cover Shapefile, and open the file inside with the title raster struct in this path. The coordinate is our geographic appear, and to convert it to UTM we go to Tool, Configure Projection, and we choose the UTM coordinate from the drop down list, the zone 38, and that term is WGS84. Then we click on Apply and then press OK. Then we export the map via File, Export Vector Overrider format. Then we press OK. Then OK. Then we choose Export Area and specify the save location in the following path, and write the save name. And we write the save name, which is Iraq Land Cover UTM. Then we press save, then OK. And we close the Global Mapper program. Then the land cover map is exported for Iraq or any country in the geodetic system with the UTM coordinates, namely Iraq land cover UTM. It is the map that will be adopted in the implementation of the ArcSWAT program and other programs. This map is also present in the previously prepared file in the following path. in the following path, as we see. It's titled Iraq Land Cover UTM with extension Shapefile. And it is the map that will be adopted in the implementation of ArcSWAT program and other programs. As we say, the approved map in the file titled Glob Cover version 2.3 color inside the file titled Iraq Land Cover Shapefile UTM, and it is titled Iraq Land Cover UTM with Shapefile extension. They are one will be adopted in implementing the ArcSWAT program and other programs. And now we transfer the files of the ground cover into the file with the title Soil and Land Use for SWAT and other program for Iraq and the world, as we see.